What's up, everybody? This is Hi, I'm Danny. Welcome back to Sky Factory 3. Alright, so it was a little bit easier to build this than I thought, to be completely honest. I thought this was going to be a lot harder, but once we got the garden thingies right here, once we set these up, it was actually really fast. Like, I even had extra seeds to plant over there just so they can look like I have a bunch because as far as essence goes, we have so much essence. Like, it's not even funny. So that was easy. Getting the diamonds was also super easy because we already had blocks of diamonds and we just upgraded one of our dimensions to give us diamonds instead of, I think I used the one that was with the dragons. I took out the clay and I just put in diamonds, and the diamonds were like super easy to get. I did run out of food, but that's just because I used vein miner. Diamonds were no problem whatsoever. I think we ended up getting a lot more diamonds than we needed. Okay, so as far as fuel rods go, the things that are underneath here, these things right here, I believe I only used I want to say like 18,000 altogether. Maybe it was like a little bit more, a little bit less, but it wasn't more. It wasn't like it wasn't more than like 20,000 for sure. I'm pretty sure it wasn't more than 20,000. All right, so let's go over here, and this should be good. Let's crack it open. If I put in this controller, that should turn on, and we should be looking good. So all I have to do now is insert um Yellorium in here, and we should be good to go. Let's put the port like right here. So if you guys see like this weird bug, this thing right here, I don't know why it does that, but it does do it. So don't worry about it. It'll go away. But as you can see, like the pattern on the bottom, it did change. So I built everything properly. It is maximally cooled with the diamond block. So let me grab fuel for this thing now. Here we go. So essence wise, it's right here. I have a almost 140,000 essence. Blocks already built. I have 21,000, which I don't really need to fill it up. I think I just need to build it and run it. I don't think it says anything about actually having it be like perfectly filled. But the way I'm gonna fill it is I'm gonna do it the same way I did it with my rods and with my diamonds, and that is to have my system put it directly into my player chest so that I don't have to come back to this system over and over and over. And I'll show you that setup right now. So this is the setup that I use. I put This is the exporter. This is what pulls from the system into my player chest. So this is my player chest. Uh, then from my player chest, I pull things with an item conduit just because the importer doesn't really work too well from here. Plus, I like that this has a very simple um la, la, the filter. This has a very simple filter, and then from here, I put it into just a regular. This can be any chest. I chose obsidian just because it's a little bit bigger. And I know that I don't actually need to touch this chest because this is literally just for just the transferring of my items somewhere else. Because pulling it from that chest to the system is actually a little bit slower than this one if you upgrade it. So I like to upgrade the item conduits just so I can fill this one up, just so I kind of like speed up the process. And I don't like the way this one pulls from my player chest. It acts weird when it does that. And as you can see right now in the background, my screen is going like a little crazy. That's because I queued up a bunch of things inside of the system, and whenever you do that, if it's already kind of struggling with just what's going on, like I'm pushing my system a lot, it's doing a little bit of the blinky thing. But that's how I do it. In here, I'll show you guys actually. Okay, so in the exporter, pulling out of my system, I want to put Yellorium. That way, Yellorium will fill up in my inventory in every spot that I have available. That's to put it in. To take it out over here, uh, this one, I can add or remove anything. So if I were to put Yellorium into this spot right here, which is I used to have it here because when I went mining, I did it that way. Um, it'll just cycle through the system and mess it all up. And I did that already, so be careful when you do this. You can actually just turn this on and off depending on when you use it, but I recommend that you just leave it and just use it for what you're using it for. So right now, all we're gonna do is we're gonna go over there and we're gonna start filling this machine up. I should have like 25, 30,000 ingots. That should be enough. I'm not 100% sure, but let's go in here and we'll do. So yeah, if I go like this, I should be able just to like move my mouse around and it'll fill it up little by little, and then my inventory will just keep getting filled. So let me fill this thing up. I don't Let me just use as much as I have, I guess. There we go. So I put in uh not all of it, but I put in enough to where I feel like it has fuel, guys. It's at 82%. Well, 82.3. It has fuel. But this thing, honestly, every time I look over here, it does lag my system like crazy. So let's finish this. Boop. It works. uh this produces Actually, this produces quite a bit. It produces 1.4, 1.5 million RF per tick. That's not that bad, actually. This would have been useful earlier, but not not necessarily a necessity. This does, however, give us a pretty good amount of RF per tick. Let's turn this off though, because it's getting super hot. If you guys see the levels are redunculously hot, and okay, that's not the important part. This is the important part right here. Oops, wrong one. Right, let's go like that. Let's find this bad boy. So use diamond blocks to cool maximum size reactor. Check. Fill a quantum store units with anything. I can do that one. That one's super easy. To do this one, I kind of have to do that weird the phantom block thingy, but it is possible. I just don't really care for it. We're not looking for any of these. I killed the Chaos Dragons. They're actually very easy to kill. Jump between two tamed dragons, both while in air while flying. That's actually too easy because we have flight enabled. We could actually just enable the jetpack, and you actually just you enable like the slow mo falling. It counts. Let's see. Don't really care about her doing myself, so that pack gets skipped because there it is right there. Bam. Create a maximum size reactor. Check. All right, guys. That's it. I'm happy with this series. I did all the crazy things. Our base is actually a lot smaller. I'll be honest. Our base is a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be. I thought this was gonna be a much larger base. Um, what I would recommend though, if you want to make a much larger base, for everything, is do this a lot sooner than I did it. I would recommend this for you guys, and that is this setup right here, where you have your exporter from your storage system. Go into your player chest, build a player chest right away, set it up so that you can have blocks directly put into your system. So when you go building, you just use a builder's one. I think it's really easy to build this one too. This is like I think this is the second one, like the better one of the two. They're super cheap to build. Even the diamond ones alone are super easy to get. But I do recommend you set this up right here, because the player chest with this throwing it in there really does make it a lot easier. I was actually getting these blocks. It makes it a lot easier for you to get whatever you want out of the game. Boom, there. I wanted to know how much more cornflakes I had. I have that many more cornflakes. That's how easy it is, guys. You literally just tell it, put this into my chest, into my personal inventory so I can use it to build. You build whatever you want, and there you go. So before I leave, I do want to do a quick shout out to, let's see, oh, this guy. I can't really get to the other ones, but shout out to my subscribers. Really appreciate it, guys. I don't even know where you guys are at. There's one, there's two, and then I should have. I think I left these guys over here with the Wilson balls right there. So shout out to you guys. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the series. I did. It was so much fun. I really do love this mod pack. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.